Seems like a pretty good idea. We're often told drop your spending, save more, and within a few years, you'll have enough saved to afford that dream luxury that you want. Unfortunately, this isn't always the truth. In today's economy where inflation runs as low as 2%, if you saved your money in the bank and gained 1% in interest, you're actually losing money every month. In today's video, we're going to explore 3 safe, high yielding stocks you can buy when saving doesn't pay off. Because, let's face it, saving doesn't always pay off, but there are ways to prevent your money from losing value. Even more, there are ways to ensure your money appreciates in value while every other person cries about their finances. The answer is in 2 words: solid stocks. Our top 3 list of safe stocks that can provide investors high yields were selected based on 2 criteria: resilience to economic turbulence, and dividend yield of at least 2%, with estimated earnings per share in 2021 reaching at least 1.7 times the annual dividend per share. Without delay, let's get to know all about them. Number 1, UPS. As Amazon sales continue to increase, institutions like United Parcel Service Incorporated will also continue to benefit from the growth of the e-commerce establishment. Of course, it means more packages to deliver for UPS, and more packages translate to more revenues. It shouldn't be all that surprising that the company's revenues in the second quarter were up 14% from last year, while earnings per share blew to as high as $3.06. That's 25 cents more than analysts predicted. Although the results have been criticized as revenue growth dwindled and dwarfed over the last few months, UPS predicts is still expected to pick up as major e-commerce institutions continue to grow. Analysts estimate that United Parcel Service Inc. will have an average earning per share of $10.95 in 2021 and a dividend payout of $4.08 for the same year. Other similar institutions that offer the same services, like Deutsche Post DHL, is also a great stock to keep your eye out for. Like the UPS, the earnings per share sits at an impressive £3.97, while the dividend plays at £1.95 British pounds, with a dividend yield of 3.4%. Number 2, Exelon. At number 2 is one of the biggest energy companies in the world, Exelon. Whatever the time, whatever the situation, people will always need electricity. Unless the world comes crashing down in its entirety, the total amount of electricity consumed will not drop by as much as 2%. Phones must be charged, houses must be powered, large and small businesses alike need it for their operations. The Great Recession of 2008 proved beyond all doubt how electric utilities are one of the safest out, thereby maintaining its value. We also saw how the stock remained strong going through the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. If there's ever a time when saving does not pay off, start thinking about electric utilities. The fact that utility companies like Exelon are usually monopolized industries makes it even better for prospective investors. Consumers generally have no choice but to pay for what they use to operate. Some have argued over the years that although stocks like Exelon have been steady, there has not been so much of a rise. Still, forward-looking investors understand that the amount of electric utilities and renewable energy usage will increase over the next few years. We are entering fully into the age of electric cars, and we are beginning to see astronomical rise in renewable energy stocks. The consumption of electricity within the next few years is bound to increase, and consequently, the value of stocks like Exelon will most certainly increase as well. We can already see how Exelon's operating revenues increased by 13% in the first quarter from the previous year. Sales have also increased drastically within the last 6 years, most notably between 2015 and 2018. And though the pandemic caused growth to stall for a bit, the trend appears most likely to resume this year. Exelon is poised to pay a dividend of $1.53 per share in 2021, while analysts estimate average earnings per share for 2021 at $2.75. Number 3, Kroger. Energy is important, but there are more important things. When it comes to human survival, food comes close to the very top of the list. And as long as the world continues to run, people will continue to eat, even when the economy is thriving or dying. This is one of the reasons food stocks are almost always an excellent choice for investment, especially when savings doesn't pay off. It takes little effort to guess why Kroger stocks is one of the safest out there. But this is not even the best part. Over time, we have seen how supermarkets have displayed magnificent resistance to inflation. It's almost like they have a tough shield around them to protect them from inflation. It makes sense. In the case of rising prices, supermarkets like Kroger can easily pass the cost to the consumer to ensure that they net a profit at the end of the business quarter or year. With Kroger, we can see how their growth reveals itself in the numbers. From 2019, Kroger's revenue grew by almost 15% in the first quarter. The earnings per share almost hit double that amount. The pandemic that spanned throughout 2020 served to further provide statistics that people were eating more at home than they used to before the pandemic. Kroger's EPS this year is expected to bounce to a whopping $3.36, and the company is expected to pay a dividend of 84 cents per share. We consider these stocks to be your safe bet when saving doesn't pay off. Which is your favorite? Do you have any other safe, high-yielding stocks you're looking at? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, and we are sure you have, go right ahead and hit the like button. Don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel and give the notification bell a ring so you're informed immediately when we post content just like this one. Thank you for watching this video, and we hope to see you in the next.